Hi, Cancers. Today I'm here to do Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising, a general reading for the month of January 2019. Let me just say that I feel for you, Cancers. I really do. This is a very, very tough month. As I was shuffling the cards, and I went through them and got you all storyline, I really feel for you. I really feel for you this month. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the reading. So, first we're gonna start off with your first row, and these are the courses of events that happen in January. This can happen in any particular time in January. So, just if it resonates, let me know. Comment below, like, subscribe, and let's just get on with the reading. So, in your first row, I like to show the cards, explain them because they paint a vivid picture. In your first row, you have Strength, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So, strength may mean, the Strength card means that many people underestimate you, your power, and you have the advantage to quietly influence people, and no one knows that it's you calling the shots behind the scenes. Your strength gives you confidence to overcome fears. You've been going through a rough time. I'm sorry, camera just shook. You've been going through a really rough time, and I can see that in this reading. Even in this first row, you have the Ten of Swords, which means this is a painful ending that you just went through. You just went through something very painful, and the good thing and the positive thing about it is that you will no longer feel any pain from this source anymore, because 10 is a number of completion. So you felt all that you can feel from this source that's, I guess, had betrayed you. That could have been a job, that could have been family, it could have been a relationship, it could have been friends. You ultimately felt stabbed in the back. It leaves you feeling like the world has crumbled beneath you. You're grieving right now. And you're trying to figure out if you'll ever love, work, or even trust anyone again. Either that, or you could have betrayed somebody. Either you're the victim. Seems like you're the victim in this reading. But it's a general reading, so it goes both ways. Either you could have betrayed someone, or somebody really betrayed you, and it really hurt. So, going on to the next card, you have the Five of Cups, and you see that this guy, he's really sad. He's really sad about whoever betrayed him. Things didn't turn out how you wanted them to be, and you can't let go of the negative emotions. But I do want to let you know that those negative emotions are holding you back. Focus on what can go right. There is potential here, even though there were some things that went wrong. You have two cups standing up over here, which means that not all hope is lost. There's still opportunities. There's still things out there for you. But he has his head turned to the cups that's spilt over. So it's just telling you to don't focus on what went wrong. Focus on what can go right from here on out. So, in your next set of cards, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Swords reverse. So, the Ten of Pentacles is a very good card. It's a card of stability, family, success, achievement, and these people are sharing their success together. You know, you may want to share your success with other people and things like that, but it seems like from how the reading is going, it seems like someone is deceiving you, you know, or you're in a state of confusion. Like, maybe you think you have success and stability and family and things like that, but there's an illusion going on. There's, like, you're not clear on, your mental state is not clear. Like, you can't make decisions when you have so much going on, so many people offering you things. And the thing about the Seven of Cups is it is opportunities, but you have to be careful what you choose, because there's a snake inside of that cup. There's a little demon inside of this one. You know, like, you can you can choose any of these things. Like, you have options. You have options. It's just, what option or what decision are you gonna come to? Like, what are you gonna do, like, when you're in a state of confusion like this? Like, you can't do anything. Like, you know, you just have to focus on one thing and weigh the pros and the cons of each situation. When you have when you get in a state of confusion like this, you have to take a step back and look at everything from the bigger picture and try to see where you're going to benefit at, where you're going to lose at, and weigh the pros and cons of the situation. So next, moving on to the Knight of Swords. It's just saying that something's holding you back. Maybe something's holding you back from making a decision. Like, you have to choose between something, like between a stable family life and maybe this Knight of Swords. Like, and the Knight could be, the Knight of Swords can be an air sign. That's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Could be an air sign. But it's, if you are dealing with an air sign or someone who has air in their chart, it could be that. But it's like you want this fulfillment, but it's like you're choosing between these two things, is what it looks like to me. Because the Knight of Swords is just saying, maybe you have to leave somebody behind, you know? Maybe you have to do it alone. Maybe you're holding yourself back, or maybe someone else is holding you back. So maybe you're better off to pursue these things. You have opportunities, because the Knight of Swords upright, when the Knight of Swords is faced this way, he's rushing in to claim what he wants. He has the energy and everything. He's rushing in to claim what he wants. He's a knight. I mean, you know, he's strong. He's smart. He's powerful. Like, he knows what he wants. But here, upside down, you may not know what you want. You may still be stuck in the state of confusion, not knowing which way to go. Which brings us down to your third set of cards, which is Judgment, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Swords. The Six of Swords actually just like popped out like when I was shuffling, so I was like, okay, all right, Cancer. So back to what I was saying, you may not know which way to go when choosing what you want to do. Judgment comes. You're gonna make a decision. You're gonna be weighing a decision. You have to trust your judgment. You have to trust your inner self, your higher self, whoever is that little voice inside of you. You need to trust that voice. You know, you may have come to an epiphany, you know, where you're realizing that maybe what you thought was going on wasn't. Because as we recall up here, you know, something didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to turn out. And now you have to come to a decision about the situation. You know, I don't know exactly what you're dealing with because this is a general reading. So if that's a job, a lover, a friend, or a family member, you need to come to a decision about them, you know, or about it. You need to come to a decision about it, and you may receive an epiphany. You may just get an idea out of the blue, like, this isn't for me, this is not right for me. So this is what brings me to the Ace of Swords, where, you know, this upright is the card of truth, seeking the truth. Reverse, it may be that you're still stuck. Like, upright, it's a card of truth, and it's a card of realization, where you get clarity. Right now, you still don't have clarity. You still don't have clarity on the decision that you need to make. It's a really hard decision. It's a really hard decision. I understand. I feel that. Like, that's why I said you guys are going through a lot this month. It is a really hard decision. You don't have you don't have all the facts. You don't have all the information that you need to make this judgment call, you know? So someone, or it could be you, is trying to get away with something. Like, look, they're sneaking away. This is sneaky behavior. Like, this is very sneaky behavior. Like, they're taking the swords and they're like trying to run off. Like, they're trying to run off. In a more positive note, this could be in another way, in a more positive note, this could just be a card of saying you need to put yourself first. You know, you can't do everything for everyone and be everything for everyone. You just can't. This, on a more positive note, maybe you're trying to escape from a situation that's not working for you. And here, it's like the Six of Swords. You're putting those burdens behind you, and you leaving the past in the past. You know, you're leaving. You're taking off, or someone's taking off. You're leaving a job, a relationship, a friendship, a burden behind. You're leaving that behind. And it's either you or the other person or the job that you're dealing with. Like, you know, you came to that judgment, or maybe you're just still stuck and not made a decision. So maybe you just decided to put yourself first, or maybe you just seen the sneaky behavior, or maybe you're being sneaky. I don't know. I don't feel like it's you being sneaky. I feel like it's being done to you, and you're just confused by it all. Don't have enough information. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands, which is a completion, which is a very, very good card. But the Ten of Wands, like, this is a guy carrying all his burdens. Like, you are doing way too much for way too many people. You want to drop those sticks. You don't want these burdens anymore. And the Ten of Wands being a completion card, it's like it's reversed. Like, you don't want to work for this anymore. You don't want to do all this work. Upright, this is somebody who's trying to be a hard worker. Reversed, it's like you're tired. You're done. And it's 10. It's the number 10 for completion. Like, you're tired. You're done. You don't want to deal with what you've been dealing with a job, a relationship, a friendship, a family member. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You have the Wheel of Fortune reversed up under that. And the Four of Cups. Now, the Wheel of Fortune reversed is, I mean, it can mean a number of things. The Wheel of Fortune upright means you're starting new cycles and ending some beginnings. But reverse, it could mean that, you know, your good luck has taken a turn for the worst. Or it could mean that you're ready to let this stuff go and start a new cycle. You're ready to put this stuff behind you, you know? And what it seems like to me overall, because I love happy endings and positive endings, what I'm getting is that, you know, even though it's reversed, I see that you're tired. I see that you're tired and you don't want to deal with it anymore. And you're going to cut it out of your life. These are for some cancers. Some cancers, you may not cut it out of your life. Sun, moon, and rising, you may not cut it out of your life. But this is where you end up. Now this is the Four of Cups. You're in a state of introspection, like you're keeping to yourself. You see how he's trying to offer him that cup? And he's like, nah, I don't want it. Like maybe you're getting invitations and you don't want to go out because you've been hurt and you lack trust and you don't want to, you know, it doesn't mean that you're not going to eventually go out anywhere. It just means that, you know, maybe not right now, maybe later. Maybe you just want to keep to yourself for a while, you know, to realize a couple things, to see how you could have done things differently. So Cancer, that is your reading for January 2019. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps somebody. And trust me, Cancers, I feel for you. I know how this feels. I feel nothing but empathetic right now. You will get through this. So I'll see you guys next month. I hope you enjoyed your reading.